transform you, you'd transform the world around you. And we collectively would transform the world as we know it today. You and I were born with the gift to make this a better place. Even if we didn't improve, we could make the world better right now. We could encourage people, compliment people. We could solve problems. We could pick up trash. We could fix things. We could bring new ideas. But as you grow, you become a bigger source for the rest of life to express itself through you. You were put here for a reason. It's contained in that acorn. So nurture your nature. Figure out, first off, I am valuable. Accept that. I want to know who I am, and I want to know how I operate and how can I understand me better. And then I want to nurture that nature. I want to apply myself in the world and put myself to work in such ways that the rest of the world says, well, that's cool. If he or she can do it, I could probably do it. I wonder how they did it.
Right.
And then we start spreading that, and the ripple goes worldwide. So ask yourself every day, how would the person I'd like to be do the things I'm about to do?
And here we are.
The time is now. The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you. Go listen to all my music. It's the codes of self-esteem. It's the codes of who you are. If you're a Kanye West fan, you're not a fan of me, you're a fan of yourself. You will believe in yourself. I'm just the espresso. I'm just the shot in the morning to get you going, to make you believe that you can overcome that situation that you're dealing with all the time. I always felt like I could do anything. That's the main thing people are controlled by. Thoughts, their perception of themselves. They're slowed down by their perception of themselves. If you're taught you can't do anything, you won't do anything. I was taught I could do everything.
What's up, universe? It's Omiplufs again. On the same road towards humbleness. On the same road towards humbleness and fearlessness. The road where it costs you all the faith in self and the self. So as I continue, I let it I let the feeling, the experience of whatever's going on get inside of me, but not let it destroy me. It's so darkness in here. I'm walking home. I like nice walks, nice long walks. Okay, so I've been reading some Bible verses, and they speak about perseverance, not giving up, and about working and not working. Basically, idle hands and idle talk is like sin. It's sin. So as long as I'm not doing that, I'm safe. Like, in a sense that I'm at peace. If I'm not at peace, it's because it's one of those, mostly, or other sins. So, in not doing another job, just this artwork and these videos, it helps me continue what I do. It's like moments later, I'll look back at these videos, and I'll see my mistakes. I'll see what I'm right about, what touches the heart, even though it has no logic. And what touches the heart, kind of calms the mind, because you feel that it's right, whether you don't know if it's the right path or the right thing. And plus, my mother again, she said as long as she sees me trying that she doesn't mind supporting me, which is fine, you know, like it's like a relief. So, you know, it's just I just keep going and see how far I can go each day, each moment on my perseverance, keeping my faith as solid as it can be, you know, waiting for deliverance. Is that selfish? Is that desire to know the presence of the self? What I basically mean is God. Sometimes I'm ashamed. I'm not ashamed, just a bit hesitant about naming, because the audience can be either way. But fuck it. That's the best word I could use. Life, love, God. So it shall be in this way. Oh yeah. Is that desire selfish? We'll see. So it's like 3 a.m. and I noticed that fear can sometimes paralyze me and like put me to sleep for long periods of time, and even act like all grouchy, like grumpy, because it's like I understand what's going on, like during my days, why things don't work out. And not really understand, but just understand to a certain point. The fact that I don't understand completely is what makes me feel like that sometimes. The wanting to understand, trying to understand, but overall, the need not to understand or try to to go higher than I should. Once that need is over, like I understand it all, if it makes sense. To know that it's all in the process, it's all about the chase, and not from point A to point B. It's the process that's the journey, that's the actual juice, the point of it. So, you know, talking about fear, like there's two sides of it. One is the one that paralyzes you, and the other motivates you. It makes you do things. So maybe the past rejections of the galleries, you know, subconsciously shook me up a bit. You know, it paralyzes me for a bit. But you continue to fight, continue to go more. It's like another thing, like doing the food deliveries I was doing a while back. Like my website's about to close. They just sent me an email that I got like 6 days to pay the overdue fee. It's like $32. It's nothing, but they'll, like in 3 days they'll try and charge the card again, which is has nothing. It says like negative right now. It's at negative right now, negative funds. But you know, I'd rather go through that than going back. You know, there's like a certain point. I've read about this, like I've seen people write about it. There's a certain point in your life where you just don't turn around, don't go back. And I was like, I want to live it. Like I'm feeling the pressure for like about 3 months, 4 months. Maybe a little exaggerated, but like, you know, at this point, like the point of like quote unquote almost giving up and going back like to what I was doing before, it makes me feel like whatever work I was doing, like whatever effort I was putting on the full-time artist thing, it'll just be dull. Like it'll be like a waste. Not a waste, but it'll just, in a sense, like I feel like it downgrades. You know, there's like a level. It's like I try and put myself in other shoes where they choose to do something. There's no breaks, there's no turnbacks. And I hear artists like again, like ASAP, or there's a lot of artists in mind, but not really. I don't know their names, but in some lyrics, they just talk about that point where they break through. The other side is greener, or accordingly, it's more greener. But once you pass through the storm, you know, it's almost all you wanted, or at least what you wanted at the moment. It gets delivered to you, but first you must prove yourself. So that's one. My website's about to be closed. It gets me sad because like that's like my store virtually. I have no store like this with the gates on and all that. But I do have a store that I keep open, and now I am the owner. It's like I feel proud of it. I have my own inventory, my own charges, you know, like my money, or the money that I had is working for me. My little workers, you know. So I have nothing to pay my workers. So it might be closed. And like rent is due like in about half a month again. So that's another little weight on my consciousness. You know, it's easy to go back and do whatever I was doing to refuel my physical income, my money.